Yeah, you might live to regret that, I'm afraid. We'll give it a while. See how we are halfway through, and you might be able to take that back. So it's lovely to be here. Pleasure to meet you all. Friends, obviously I've known, but family, great to know you. Obviously, first and foremost, Jess, you know, you're truly beautiful today. So. Quick toast. I do drink a lot of alcohol, so this will be. Cheers to Jess. That's probably it for a while. And now for Paul. So I met Paul in the middle of year 6 through football, cricket, rugby, athletics. The list kind of goes on. I'll always remember your, shall we say, banter from behind the stumps with the keeper. I'm not quite sure I can call it that, but we won't be repeating any of that today. We had plenty of times on the golf course over the years, watching Essex and watching West Ham, and school, I suppose, played a big part. Obviously, we two got to know each other a bit more. Going through a few stories, there's a few. We made the front page of Yahoo News online when West Ham got relegated at Wigan. You'd watched a county hockey game that day, so good job you didn't get rumbled for that. As a group, some of you on the back table and some of you over there at Essex. You go. Thank you, Tim. We dodged a history A-level class and got caught on Sky Sports. And I think we were 17 and drinking, so. But we had a quick word with the head teacher. I think head of history, next day, and all smoothed over. So, one last thing with the Essex is that underage drinking. So, your fake ID and me being the size that I am paved the way for a few beers. So, I think you were probably on the receiving end of a few of those, so well done. So Jess and Paul finally got together at Centre Parks. Myself and my bride-to-be knew what was on the cards and we got invited along. So since that time in 2011, well, the rest is history. So it's been great to see how far you've come in those years. Paul and Jess grew stronger together and become the great unit you see before today as husband and wife. They now have their own wonderful home in Wickford, great jobs and a great future ahead of them. Myself and everyone around today, they'd just be glad to see where you two end up. Paul and Jess went their separate ways for university. This didn't stop the occasional visit down to Canterbury. So a couple of very drunken nights down in Canterbury. Luke, you had a night away drinking down there, didn't you?
How have I been dragged into this?
You wore your uniform, you got down there. And Olivia? No, we won't go there.
I'm just going to step out for a minute.
We had some great summers and an unforgettable week in Gran Canaria with girls. I think it was just after our AS levels. It was a bit of a blur, but them two got very, very drunk together at a phone party. To this day, I don't know how Paul managed to convince Jess that Paul had a glass of water.
No.
So, just a bit of a life lesson, that's vodka. That's water. Is that how you managed to finally get her? Just like that? As you can imagine, nights out of both of them were eventful. Myself and Hannah have had some great weeks and weekends away with Paul and Jess over the last few years. A memorable flight with fruit, which I believe was just Paul and Hannah.
Yeah.
Some great times in Centre Parks. With just Paul and the lads, we've had some epic weekends in Edinburgh, where I think you jumped into bed with Michael Howe that night. There's a story that goes with it, Matt, it's fine. Leave the room. We had some great weekends in Manchester, Southampton, Gloucester, Cardiff, but to name a few. Cardiff, I remember you painting the town red. It was at 2 o'clock in the morning, it was Redberry Bournemouth. But you enjoyed yourself, so that's amazing.
How did he get through my system?
You didn't know there should have been several logins. Going on to a few stories. Two that jump out to me. One of Romford dogs. Went 3 drinks in Romford, went to the dogs, got horrifically drunk, went to a nightclub. Lost you for a couple of hours. And then I saw you right across the other side of the dance floor. You know, romantic, I know. You were kind of hugging the walls, and as you made your way across the wall, I could see you heading towards the fire escape. And you went through said fire escape, raising a small alarm and a couple of bouncers. You don't see this fall asleep on the streets of Romford. Really enjoyed getting home that night. The second one, I believe, just Mike Howard was there, but one in Manchester. So me and Mike were at the bar. Turned around, seemed to be a bit of commotion on the dance floor. Not yet. And there was a big fight in the middle of the dance floor, and yeah, it was Paul, so we had to brush him off quickly. Which brings me on to the photo that's just been issued around GCSEs, I believe, and as you can see, well, maybe I didn't miss out on much, but maybe I did. So thanks Emma for that picture, finally. Really so now for the stag do.
Stag do!
All did really well on the stag, I must say. So we had an early flight on Friday out of Prague, led to 15 of us having a full-on day session on the beers. We then decided it would be a really good idea to join a bar crawl that night, and at about 4 in the morning, after some awful wine, some awful shots, and one awful hat. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. We decided to make our way home. The next day followed up with a bit of tobogganing, a bit of shooting, which I don't believe Ben made in the end. No, Luke. I'm digging you out a lot, but you were asleep during half the shooting, so sorry about that.
I wasn't there.
That Saturday night afterwards, we managed to find ourselves an Irish bar. It just so happened that Northern Ireland were playing Czech Republic away the following day, so we ended up drinking with about 200 football fans. So after a few sessions of Will Briggs on fire, and one bad shot, Paul ended up being sick for the first time on the day. Very good effort.
How did that feel being amongst 200 football fans? Where I'm going, aren't you?
Yeah, they were making noise, it's not like the Emirates. A special mention has to go to Chris and Adam during the stag. You held yourself really well, I mean better than the youngsters anyway. I'm really fortunate that it's not just the groom I know, but it's the bride. I don't think you're getting away with anything here. No, I'm joking, I got told I couldn't. But to be fair, I couldn't pinpoint one, I'm afraid. Most ended up with an arm around you, getting you into the designated driver's cab, or car, or cab, and getting you home after a lot of vodka. Sounds for you as well. As I said, most of us know, or have known, that they would be together at some point, and when they did, it would last forever. So I'm sure I speak with everyone today that it's a great first step in their married life.